Oh, when you play slow, I was going to smoke a cigarette. So you glad I waited? All right, which one, Kenton? No, I mean, do I need to do anything? Oh, it's on, okay. All right. We're in Rocky Mount at Dot's Q Club. We got Mike Davis and what's Van Conyers. I think most of y'all know Mike. Mike's from the Raleigh area, former Moscone Cup winner, two-time winner of the... I can't hear you. Okay. Mike is a two-time winner of the Reno Open, and they quit having it after that, so apparently they figured nobody else could win. I don't know a lot about Van. I know he's still playing, so he must be doing something right. And he's kind of local to the area. I think he told me he's from Franklinton. Oh, he just broke and scratched. That's going to give Mike ball in hand with pretty nice spread on the balls. The only thing is he's got to get in the right spot for the two ball. It's kind of tough. They've already started. Their score is 1-1. And if you can't hear me that well, I'm sorry. We don't have any music playing, and I don't want to bother them. And you know, I don't want people to hear me telling Mike how to play, you know. How many players do you have left to win? 14. All right, we've got 14 players left in the tournament. We started with 55. And I'm Christy Norris, and I got Billy Hines sitting down beside me. And, Mike hit that one a little short. Well, that was a nifty little save.
Yeah, it's pretty. It came up pretty good for him there. He'd be able to hit it, but he can't do much. It didn't look like. No, I wasn't expecting him not to come into that one.
Yeah.
And good morning, everybody. This is Billy Hines. Appreciate y'all joining us Sunday morning.
And I'm sorry, I whisper like a sawmill.
No.
We got to get some music back here or something to drown me out.
I don't know. I do like, Kat and I were talking about that, and I do like the having the natural sounds of a pool hall in the background, so you don't have to try to eliminate music.
Well, I do too. We're just too close to the table, I think.
Yeah.
You know.
I always feel like I'm too close to the table.
Maybe we need one of those pieces of, like, plexiglass like they use. You know what I mean? Just so it cuts the... And apparently Kevin thinks of everything before I do. So, because he just told me he's making one of those little plexiglass cubicles.
He doesn't do anything halfway.
All right. Mike's up 2-1. It's his break. We're alternating break. This is a race to 6. They're on the B side. I was told that I was mean when I said the loser side.
We all know what it is.
Everybody knows
we're all
what B
friends here.
side
Yeah,
means.
that's what I'm saying. We're
And
all friends
losers
here. We've all
bracket.
been in the losers bracket. We know it.
Exactly. But I did have somebody tell me that sounded kind of mean.
I've heard people say that too, but no, it's the losers bracket. And to me, that's motivational. That's you are all right. Look, man, you already been a loser once. You know, play. But I get what they're saying. I just disagree.
Yeah. Guess what? If you make it to the finals, there is no losers bracket anymore.
That's true.
It's one race.
Big Mike's fresh first thing in the morning crushing.
Yeah, I tell you, he broke them so good all day yesterday. I watched him several times. I mean, he was really breaking those balls. He was having a little trouble. I mean, he was making great shots and then missed something that you weren't used to him missing, you know?
I was wondering yesterday if his trimmer was a little worse this weekend.
Well, he said not. I think he just weren't comfortable, you know, and couldn't get focused.
That's a large portion of most of my problem.
That was a nice shot right there, and he is perfect.
Yeah.
Good shot. All right. This rack's looking like it might be done. But, yet again, yesterday, he had a lot of racks that looked like they were supposed to be done and didn't get out of them. And me and him talked about it at length last night. And he's just like, I don't know, just, you know, couldn't focus, couldn't get into it, whatever. But, like I say, he'd make a great shot and then turn around and miss an easy ball. So it's nice to know he is mortal.
They all are. They all are. That's I guess that's the draw. That's what keeps us addicted for life here.
Well, it gives us hope.
Yeah, it's even those guys are still trying to get better every day.
Exactly.
You know? And I keep telling Mike that I'm 90 days away from giving him a solid thrashing. And I told him that a few weeks ago, and I told him, I said, I'm telling you, I'm like 90 days away. It's only been a few weeks. I'm still 90 days away, but I'm
That's
coming.
what I started to say. Does the 90 just continue going?
It seems to. I always feel like in 3 months, I should be able to take him. It never happens.
I was practicing with Barry the other night, and he was just roasting me. He was playing really good. And then we had played probably 5 games, and I looked at him and I said, okay, you ready to start? And he's like, I thought we did start. Because we'll usually play sets. And
Excuse me just a second.
Sure. See, that was the case from yesterday.
I'll be back in just a little bit here, folks. I got to run pick up a player that got left at the hotel.
Billy's the concierge. Ooh, ugly. I thought for a minute there he was going to get lucky. But I think it got on the other side of the side pocket. I don't know how easy a shot Mike's got here. I can't tell if it goes in the side from the angle I'm at. And I'm sitting down kind of low, so it's hard to see the table. Well, I'm sure he's happy to be back at the table, but this ain't no gimme. This long shot straight in. It doesn't look like he's drawing it. I'm not sure what he's doing. Maybe he's cutting it inside. Nope. He did try to draw it. Didn't look like he was aiming at the bottom of the ball to me, though. Van's walking around the table talking about how straight in that ball was. I could see it. It was straight down the pipe where I'm looking. Alright, Mike's on the 9. And there we go, 3-1. Hey guys, if I get too loud at any point, just turn around and tell me, because I whisper like a sawmill. I'm sorry. And don't be winking your eye at me when I say that. They want me to commentate, but apparently I'm too loud. I start off low and then it just keeps building. Can't help it. All right. Van made one on the break. Made the 8 ball. Shooting at the 1, I think, too. He might be on the net. No, he's playing safe. Right, oh, good shot. Nice. Very nice. Mike's got a little work here. Oh, what a beautiful shot. Kicked it in. Isn't it nice to be good and lucky? Yeah, I'll take a damn bushel basket of those rolls. Well, guess he should have kicked that one too. Apparently, Mike's frustrations continue. All right. Fans on the 3 ball. Ooh, missed it. Now. Have we put you in the spotlight? Van said the pressure's just too much. The pressure of being a star. Okay. Let's see. I don't think he's got a problem trying this, but this is like one of the shots he was having trouble yesterday when he was trying to, come back to the other end of the table. He was bowling the ball. Made that one nicely. I think he should be out from here. Let's take the 6 in and come railed around. See, I'm telling you, this is just not the Mike Davis I'm used to seeing. Maybe he's in a little slump. I like a slump. Once I come out of it, I'm usually playing better than I was before I went into it. So usually I learn something from it. Maybe it's going to be the same with Mike, which I don't know if we can stand for him to get any better. Oh, that was kind of ugly. Right, let's see if he tries to make this play. Oh my gosh, that's a good shot, but I don't know if I'd have gone for that. Just no way to get good position. Goodness gracious. Did y'all see that? He chopped that ball right in there. All right, 3-2. We got a race going here. Nice shot, Van. You're welcome. See, I'm telling you, I'm really close to the table. That's why I am trying to whisper, but Kitten keeps giving me the eye when I get a little loud over here. So. And I ain't talking about he's winking at me either. He's giving me that stink eye.
Double my goal for today. I've beaten you 2 games.
Hey, you beat the line already. We're joking with Van. We told him he's beat the line already.
Keith McCready had a good one. He used to always say, I beat the line by showing up this early. I feel kind of
That's funny. Mike just turned around and told me, he said Keith McCready used to say, I beat the line just by showing up this early. And if you know who Keith McCready is, you can definitely believe that. Keith was a champion player, I think, from around the 80s era. Sidearmed everything. He started playing when he was really young, so he just always kept that sidearm. But when you first see him play, you think, God, this guy can't make a ball. That guy could make everything. And didn't take 2 seconds to do it. All right, Mike just broke dry, but I don't think Van's got a shot on the one. Can't tell, I don't think it'll go. Everybody came in with coffee this morning. Did they bring me any? No. I did steal half of Kitten's coffee, though. Now, again, let me tell you where we're at. We are in Rocky Mount, North Carolina at Dot's Q Club. Nice place. They've got 9-foot diamonds. Not too long ago covered, probably about a month or 2 ago, they covered them, and they are nice. They play good. I think they're the 4.5 each pocket. I'm not for sure, probably. I know I play on 4.25, and they feel a little looser than what I play on. Is Steve Page's the other one, right? Okay, we're getting ready to have a treat in a few minutes. There are 4 people left in the winners bracket. It is Nathan Childress, Justin Martin, Steve Page, and Mickey Krause. So next up, we're going to have Mickey Krause and Justin Martin here on the string table. Once Mike and Van get here, Van tried to thin the ball. The really bad thing about those shots right there is you either look like a genius or an idiot. And I have looked like an idiot many times. But if you hit it thick, it's just as bad. So you just look really stupid when you don't hit it at all. And I did that last night. Alright. I don't know what Mike's doing here. I can't really tell. Oh, I couldn't tell that he could make that ball. But, good shot. The 5 looks kind of ugly. I can't see if it goes by the 6 or not. May have to set up for a bank on that 5 ball. I'm not really sure. Alright, good shot. Alright, we'll know in just a second if that 5 goes by. Depending on how he sets up here. So if it'll go by, he'll never bank it if he doesn't have to. Oh, it must go by. Or either he's... yeah, it's got to go by because they're really in a good safe area. I guess he could thin it and go behind the 6, but that's tough. And he looks like he's gearing up a little bit. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, he plays that shot a lot. I played Mike last night in the tournament, and I bet you he played that shot 8 times. We had a great little match, and a couple good safety battles.
I hope it's good.
Me too. Oh, that was a good hit. And he's going to leave Mike pretty long. This is a tester. Big King just brought me a huge cup of coffee from the gas station. And it's right under my nose. I can smell it. Missed it. Like I said, that was tough. Long distance and the speed he had to hit it at because he had to get all the way around the table. So, all right, man, here's your chance. Move it or lose it. Or is that use it or lose it? Kind of bank that one in a little bit, but it's fine. They all count. Clinton's over here beside me on the phone. I really want to turn around and tell him he's too loud. I love Keaton. That's why I pick at him so much. Super good guy. Then there was your chance to bring it back square. Mike's supposed to make this ball, I think. I mean, it's a bit of cut, but he really didn't have to do a lot with the cue ball, so. And Mike missed it. I'm just telling you, this is not normal for him, but. I just want y'all to know, I weren't over here commentating yesterday. I was busy playing. And, I don't know who was over here, but they made a mess under this table. There's junk everywhere. All right, good shot, man. All right, we might have it knotted up. This ain't a gimme, though, anytime you're on the rail. But these pockets are kind of forgiving. So, it is 3-3, all knotted up. Okay. And away we go. It's a 3-3 shocker. If you're in the area, come on out to the pool room. There's going to be a lot of good matches today. You know, we got Mickey Krause here. We got Nathan Childress, Justin Martin. It's all in the winners bracket with Steve Page. Great winners bracket. So all of them are still, once they play, even if they lose, they're still in the tournament. All right. Let's see if Mike can settle in here. It's 3-3. Nice shot. All right. Maybe we're getting a little more settled here. the cue ball's above the 5, which is where he needs it to be. I can't tell. Maybe not. It looks like he might be going into the rail with inside and coming back off towards the 6. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Oh, that's perfect. Just let the 6. I'll probably put a little bottom left on it just to kind of hold the cue ball a little bit. He doesn't want to get too far at the table with it. Oh, that was a nice shot. Very nice. Okay. Alright. One more ball and it'll be 4-3. Well, it's going to be 4-3 either way. Because it's 3-3 right now. Yeah, good shot, Mike. Hey, hold on. Van, yeah, can you mark yours up? You didn't mark it up earlier. Thank you. He marked yours up too, Mike. All right. Mike's up 4-3. Mike's up 4-3. He's doing He's telling me to look at something that's 3 foot away from me on a tiny computer screen, and I'm telling you, it's got to be like a half a centimeter big. Really, I don't have glasses on. I don't know who he thinks I am. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, if y'all are asking questions on him, yet again, this thing is 3 foot away from me, and I don't have my glasses on. If you do say something, I will try to look over there and, say something. I see somebody said something. Hold on, let me get my glasses. Glasses do not work well with these headphones. Hold on. Somebody said get them, Van. Apparently, they do not want to have to play him at league today. I don't know who Fuzz611 is, but I'm betting you don't have to play him at league today. And yes, that was a nice out by Mike. All right. Mike's kicking at this one. And somebody text in and let me know if y'all can hear me all right. Or if I'm too quiet or too loud, if we need to turn the volume up some. Thanks, man. All right. Dan's trying to work his way back to knot it up. Ooh, he's on the wrong side of the phone. Let's see what he can do here. Well, I'm not sure what I would do here. Maybe try to pin it and go to the side rail and shoot a little safe. Oh, I weren't crazy about that. Okay, might miss that one. And, you know, he's a little confused with what's going on too, a little frustrated. And he got a huge roll. So Dan's gonna be kicking at this. Oh, I got Billy back. Yay, Billy's back. Guess what that means? That means Christy's going to smoke a cigarette.
What's that you said you were going to do?
I said, Billy, since you're back, I'm going to smoke a cigarette.
Oh, there's no breaks. Not during this match. No breaks. And I can't be left
This
unsupervised.
is nowhere near as sweet as Kitten's was. So I've got to go put something in this coffee because I can't do this all
I drink straight black 99% of the time.
I can't do it. I'm a sweet coffee kind of girl. And Billy, the score is accurate. It's 4-3. Yeah, I can hear you. Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, let's watch the
Thanks,
puzzle
Jay.
solving.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm going to get my cigarette. I'll be back.
Yeah, apparently some sweetener for the coffee.
Christy Norris is leaving the building.
Somebody should lock the door. Public safety issue at this point. And he's just fine. He definitely came up a little bit. Just a little bit long and a little bit thinner than optimal, but I don't see this is not going to be the problem. It's just never happy when you come up like that. You have to, you saw he risked the side pocket just a little bit. It's not much risk for him. He knows where it's going, but we all slip. Those little minor ones are what can cost you a game. You do up a game with these guys. There's out in there. So we are at 4-4. drying everything and lean over to the right side of the table by the time they finished, and creates some traffic issues that Mike's going to have to deal with right off the bat. I'm over to the right a little, so I can't quite tell how much of that one he can see, but he's looking at it like he has some options. Other than that, if you could go on the 2 and then transition to the 3, I feel like it's still a little trafficy, but it's open enough. So we'll see what Mike decides to do. Push out and create something. I guess he likes a little more. I'm not sure if that opened up the window between the 4 and the 8. It didn't look like it could from that angle. He's creating something he likes to kick a little better, so that's what I'm expecting. Some sort of a kick safe that he tried to plan his best odds around. Van was having none of it. He turned it down real quick there, so must not have been pretty from where Mike's standing. I was kind of expecting him to come over on the other rail, try to get back up table. I wasn't expecting coming around this way. That's real nice to hit it on that side. He almost tucked it all the way over under the 2 there, just with a little, 3 inches more speed would have been there, but still very favorable roll. You can go one direction with it. Looks like he's going to get a good line of sight safe there. There's room to get it from the rail either side, so I would think Mike would be going on the right for a whole kick and stick. Of course, I'm wrong again. Here he goes to the left. If I said it and he did it, his version's right. So. And nice again, same kind of hit where he was able to come across the top face of the ball. I guess that's why I don't notice those so much, is because I haven't been able to do it in so long. I'm lucky to make the hit. Don't get the luxury of which side I want quite yet. I'm working on it, but I don't have it right now. So I'm indicating he didn't get where he wanted to get there. It's going to leave a little bit open, but we have to solve that 3 ball at some point very, very near future. Looks like the 5 ball might go off out of if he could get perfect down there. But the 6 is real close by. There's a lot of traffic. I think the 8-9's in the way for the natural angle to break it on this shot. And you're still risky trying to get back up on the 7 if you shoot for it. So he did, though. And he got paid for it. He's got a shot on the 2 ball or a bank at the 9. With that 3 ball where it is and having to deal with it, it wouldn't surprise me if he shot for the 9. I saw Mike hit a similar shaped shot to this one. Yeah, go right and take 3 rails back over to get under the 6 ball. He had to get stuck to the rail from coming around just like this, and he literally froze it to the rail. I was in a finals match over at break time in Cary. And he went ahead and took the swing at it, and oh Lord, how do you hit that one and not go? Must not have been as deep as I thought it was, but he's still gonna have to kick at it. It's a pretty natural kick, and if he makes good contact, he's got it. But no, came up just outside of it. That'll take care of that one. All right, 5-4 set. Mike just a minute to get set here. Get everything together. Get some traffic out from in front of the table there. I'll be right back to you in just a second. Thanks again, everybody. We really appreciate you joining us here Sunday. It's a great morning for it. Yesterday was perfect pool weather, just rainy enough you didn't want to be outside. Yeah. You made it you made it over halfway through the set. Yeah. Van was saying he is just where they was speaking to him real quick, making sure they couldn't hear us too well, that we weren't interfering with the players. But it's tight quarters over here. And he said, "No, Mike's bothering me right now." He said he was unfamiliar with Mike. He's never seen him play a game, and his buddies told him, "Well, man, you ain't gonna get a rack against that guy." He said, "If I lose right now, I'm happy." He said, "I got 4." And he's been playing well, so he's got a chance of still getting. This is by no means over.
And just so you know, apparently Billy is an old late night radio host. It was up on the things.
Oh, was it? Yeah. I am accepting job offers. So I'll read stories to kids remotely only, but whatever you need. I'll read your audio book. You need a commercial for the used car salesman, people out there that insist on doing their own commercials. Just get, good footage of your cars and let me do a voiceover and stop doing the ridiculous things you are. I'll work cheap.
No, we need Billy to read us bedtime stories so we can just drift off to sleep.
Well, Christy, you can just call.
Oh yeah, I can call.
Yeah, I ain't hard to find.
That's like somebody told me the other day, said, I'm coming to get you. I'm going to come gamble some with you. I said, well, man, I'm not in witness protection. I can be found, you know.
I've had the same phone number for like 32, 33 years.
And my
not
phone
hard
number's,
to get.
well, mine's all over Facebook because of that tournament I'm putting on.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody knows my number. Oh, and while we're talking about that, y'all come play in my North Carolina State 10-ball tournament. It is August 22nd, 23rd. If you haven't seen the flyer for it, you can go to my page on Facebook, Christy Norris. If we're not friends, just send me a friend request.
It's going to be a good one.
It will. It'll be a lot of fun. And there's going to be a beautiful trophy.
Mm-hmm.
So you get a trophy, you get money, you get bragging rights.
Yeah, you get to tell your friends, yeah, I actually am a winner. You just suck.
Exactly.
You think you can play, but you suck. You don't have a trophy.
And guess what? They always love hearing that.
Oh, you love saying that anyway. If they don't love hearing that, it's worth saying.
That's right. Wimpy Laster said, if I want a trophy, I'll buy a trophy. I'll play for the cheese.
Right. I might come into a difficult kind of a kick here.
Yes, the score rate is 5-4.
I guess it's not that difficult. I saw that a little different where the 6 was when I glanced back over. Yeah, 5-4.
And is that Van up 4, I think?
No, it's Mike.
Oh, I thought Van was on top.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure Mike got that last one.
Okay.
Lynn, take a glance right there to your left. See if you can tell. It was good. Adam Davis. Oh, nice,
Okay,
nice
yeah,
thin hit. Good.
They've got a little counter here on the table, and they've switched places because Van was on top. Now it's Mike that's on top, and Van's on the bottom. They're trying to confuse me, which today is not that difficult.
They have got me. Adam Davis just joined us. There was a lot of speculation last night if we would see the Tiger Woods-esque, as Christy said earlier, the Sunday print. He wore a leopard print shirt. It's extremely stylish while he was slapping people around on the table.
Yeah, and just so you know, I call him Pool Jesus.
He does have the right look.
That's what I was just thinking, the sandals.
Used to call those, I'm sure this is pretty politically incorrect to someone nowadays. I don't concern myself with such things. We always called those Jerusalem cruisers growing up. I had so many pairs.
As long as you don't mean any harm by it, I don't see who it's hurting. It's when it's said in malice that makes it bad, so.
And sometimes even malice is good. Not in that context, but just in general.
Or it's funny
It's
anyway.
deserved. Yeah, it's well deserved, so getting a chuckle. Looks like he's got clearance to get by there. That 5-ball's still the only puzzle, and I'm sure if you get the right angle over there, it probably goes.
Oh, okay. I knew that was going to be close. I couldn't even tell if it went by or not.
Yeah, I couldn't. I definitely can't tell. I'm a little right of Christie's view, and Christie's off to the right of the camera significantly.
And, this
so.
is kind of like Dirty Dancing. Nobody puts baby in the corner, but damn it, they put me in the corner.
Technically, I'm in the corner, but
Well, you don't count, really.
no, of course not. That's why I said technically, is because I know I'm not. I don't register.
We're in the corner together.
Thinking might play it safe under it and
I'm
just
thinking
break
too,
it.
under that 5-9. Yeah, he could
break it
tap
up.
it. Yeah, that's all he's got to do is just tap it.
I'll say you can two-way and
Well,
go
no,
to the
he's not gonna
side and,
tap it.
and try to. I was thinking he would though, like you said,
But-
just enough to break them apart,
The
even an
5
inch.
The 5 may go. It may go in
That's-
that corner.
Yeah, I think if you get right on it, it does. But,
Yeah, I think if he gets a hair below it, you know.
yeah, get that back
Oh,
cut
he's
on
got
it.
ball in hand now, so
Yeah.
it should make it easier to try to get there, you know.
If that 5-ball goes, this one's done. Little short side pocket with some drift to wherever he likes it at, and then it's just ping, ping, ping.
Also, next to us, we have Nathan Childress and Steve Page. And it looks like Nathan's up 2-1 and breaking.
Steve sitting there with his general I could give two shits until it's my shot look on his face. I love that guy.
Yeah.
I swear I love Steve
You know,
Page.
I just love Steve so much because he's one of the few people, you know, especially when I first got in the Raleigh area.
Take a look real quick, Aaron's. Let's just see how he hits that 5 so we know. It looks like it still
I'm
goes
wondering if
nice.
he's going to have to hit the 9.
He'll probably draw off of it,
That's what I'm wondering.
which could work in his favor. He can get it up off the rail.
Might get him draw it straight out. Yeah, he drew it straight out without hitting the 9. But what I was saying was Steve is one of the first people, one of the better players that I have beaten here, and didn't complain. As far as I I don't like playing women. I don't like
Yeah.
playing kids. But here's the thing about Steve. He doesn't care if you're purple.
Yeah.
He's gonna play the
Yeah.
same way.
And he's playing himself, and when he loses, he's always, every time I've ever talked to him, even when somebody just genuinely outplays him, he still has the little critiques of his game, and I bring that up about somebody probably every time that we talk about, but just because it's a mark of these guys that are and ladies, Christy's got a lot of it too, that are such good players. Is when she's playing me, she doesn't care. She doesn't care that she's sitting here, talking with me after when we go to the I'm just somebody else she's getting ready to wail on, and that's what these better players.
All right, Mike took it.
That was a good set, fellas.
Yeah, nice set.
Nice set. The band said he was thrilled just to get unfamiliar with Mike's game before. He never seen him play a set, and so he was thrilled to get to play him.
Well,
And then his buddies told him, "Well, you won't win a game." He said, "Shit, I've won 4." He said, "If I don't win another one, I'm happy." He said, "I feel like I did good."
When he was at 2, I told him he beat the line.
Yeah, right. Good
Good
set.
matchup.
Good set.
Yeah, you still played shitty. Yeah, you did. You started settling in a little more. Yeah. I got some tequila in the car.
Well, yeah. That's what tequila's
No,
for.
I told him
I'm not recommending it right now. I'm just saying that is what it's for.
He did a shot with me right before our match. And
All right, folks, we're going to tune out. We're telling drinking stories now. We'll be right back. We appreciate you joining us. Take a look at our sponsors there on the screen, and please like, subscribe, and follow the YouTube if you're not already. We really appreciate it. Helps us spread the word. Thanks, y'all. We'll be right back with another great match. Okay, everybody, Mickey just strolled in, looking fresh and ready to go. So we're definitely gonna have a show for you coming up here next on the stream table. Hang out with us. This mic live, let's do that. Guys talking and everything, since we don't have music to contend with this time.
I told him you beat the line. I mean, but, I mean, look at all the fun you had. You got your money's worth.
I wish they had more people here that way. I think I've been in money. I don't think I made the top 12.
No,
I'd have to beat him to get.
yeah, I think so. I think so. Yeah, you did. Because we were counting up how many there were when y'all started. Yeah. We were counting up how many there were left when you started. So, yeah, you had to win that match to get the money.
Well, there's 6 people in this room. Like, there's also 6 players.
No.
Finals is just one race. Double elimination till the finals.
And what's the race in the final? 9. So you finished 16. Can you look and see what Todd Queen finished at?
He called me 1 minute after.
No, he finished in the 40s.
Oh, you keep calling Justin?
Graham Swenson and Mike Davis, table 3. Graham Swenson and Mike Davis, table 3.
What am I playing?
You're playing Justin. Just, how long before you're gonna start?
Call it right now.
They're gonna get a few balls. All right, practice slowly. I'm going to smoke.
Practice. Justin Martin, Nikki Krause, table 9. Justin Martin, Nikki Krause, table 9.
All right, I'll be right back.
Right
And I mean, she got a couple of them, just pure luck leaves that left me shanked up. That was one of them. I mean, it was close. Damn, that kick was too close. It's just get it.
Todd lost first round to the.
I got it off. It's all the same. It is. It's a big long time. It all depends on how all the
Yeah.
presidential gonna be it, right?
Brass got this week? I haven't even thought players on some areas, like 62, we got cap 96.
Oh, we're gonna have 96. That's gonna be a long one. The last time I was there, got the last game Saturday night was very nice. I want to beat him so bad I don't want to lose. He was just like falling down drunk. He couldn't miss a fucking thing. He could just throw it there. And then he just called. Struggled here. You know, it was like hell. It is. It's better than the rest of them. Let me think about it. 2 weeks. All right, dude. Let's see you next time.
Jason Martin, you're up, table 9. Or, sorry, Justin Martin, you're up, table 9.
All right, we're in for a treat. We've got Nikki Kraus. Hold on one second. Nikki, how old are you?
25.
Okay. I just like a little background. And you're from. Okay. And where are you stationed at? Where are you stationed at now? I know you're all over the place. I see you everywhere. You're just bobbing and weaving. I got you. All right. We have got Nikki Kraus from Denmark. And I don't know if y'all have seen Nikki. He plays on the Pro Tour. He's all over the place. Anytime you turn on YouTube, you're going to see him somewhere different. And his opponent is Justin Martin. They're both still in the winner's bracket. Excuse me. This race is 7. 3 foul rule is in effect. All right, Justin won the leg, and we're off to the races. This is a double elimination tournament up until the finals, and the finals is going to be one single race to 9. Hold on 1 second. And guys, if I get Mickey, if I get too loud for y'all, just look at me and I'll, because I tend to get louder as I'm talking. All right, we are at Dots Q Club in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. We got Justin Martin breaking. Race to 7 is on. They're on table number 9. They have 9-foot diamonds in here. Nice place. Justin's leading. Let's see, I think Justin is 27, if I'm not mistaken. I think he just had a birthday in March. So I think he's 27 or 28. I think 27. But and Nikki is 25. Nice to see this younger generation, and when I say younger generation, I'm 54, so yeah, I got shoes older than these guys. But love to see this great level of pool coming from both of them. Nikki is literally all over the world playing. I mean, you see him everywhere. That was a nice combo. I think you got a good little angle to get around the 6. You don't have to call anything. Ooh, I didn't even see the 4-ball down in the corner. But he did, so it's okay. And again, they're both in the winner's bracket, so whoever wins will continue on. I think we'll be playing for the hot seat next. And whoever loses this match will still be in, so nobody will be out of it. And we've got Steve Page and Nathan Childress on the table next to them. I know y'all can't see it. Their score is 3-1, Nathan. Trump, a little backwards cut, that's all. Just kind of Tap it in, go to the side rail and back out. Yeah, make the 9 and Bob's your uncle. Yeah, there we go. First game in the books. 1-0, Mickey Krause. I'm Christy Norris, coming to you from Doc's Q Club. We've had a nice time this weekend. Everybody's been pretty jovial, pretty nice, just getting along, telling stories. I've heard a bunch of war stories this weekend. I love them all. All right. Nikki got the rack like he wanted it. And he's a righty, so we got a righty versus a lefty. And what a good break. Okay. Good solid break. He's got a shot on the 1. The 3's next, but it looks like there may be a little issue with the 4-9 down there. So we'll have to wait and see when he gets to that. I can't really see the angle from here. I would say good shot, but I don't know if it's good for the 4 ball. So we'll see. Okay. Ooh. I don't think he drew back as far as he meant to. Hey, look who's back. I've got Billy Hines back sitting beside me.
Just made it back. I stepped outside for a minute and ended up talking to a couple of new fans of the tour. This is our first event they've been to, and one of them asked me, he said, "Why did you guys get Mickey Krause to come out for this?" I said, we run tight events, man. Everybody wants to play. Yeah, he happened to be in the area that also happened.
Yeah. Well, that really helps. When he happened to be in the area.
He is good friends with our tournament directors.
I mean, don't get me wrong, he did not fly in from Asia for this tournament.
No, he did not. He did not. And Mickey's perfect. It's just whether he wants to follow it or pull it. I think he's going to pull it, and he's got the right control for that sort of thing. It's a little bit infuriating. He knows within 2 inches how far he's going to draw that ball. So it's kind of the rest of us.
That's just beautiful there. He's, I mean, perfect. Just hit the ball. Just make it.
He stayed on perfect line on that 7. Pulled it back. That's exactly right. Now speed's going to
It's going to be so good. All right, and that's 2-0, Mickey Krause.
Another one of those tall people that annoy me so much. Just reaches up and does it with his hand.
Yeah, I don't like tall people. I used to gamble with a guy that would stand at the end of the table and rack the balls, and that was when you had the pockets, you know, the balls just stayed in the pocket. He could reach the side pocket and pull the balls out at the same time, both sides.
Yeah, I knew a
while
guy could do
racking the
that.
balls down there, and I'm like, I really don't like that.
Yeah, Philip Weeks, if you ever happen to be watching. I remember you being able to reach everything and not even caring if the place had a bridge. It was very annoying to play you.
Well, this is Shane Presnell, rest his soul. He's passed away now. Passed away a couple years ago. A little younger than me too. Sad, he got killed in a motorcycle accident. But yeah, it's just super tall, and I literally watched him carry a slate from a bar table, 1-piece slate, up 20 steps at the pool room to put it up there. And I'm like, hey, hold on, I'll get some of these guys to help you. He said, it's all right, I got it. Okay.
Justin finally found it. Got the rack settled in the way I wanted. Had a little trouble, looked like getting that situated.
All
See how
right.
this break works out.
Here comes the lefty.
I don't know why, but I don't trust left-handed.
And you know, when I
Think they're
first
all up to
started,
something.
when I first started playing, all I saw were all the left-handed players I saw were really, really good. So for the longest time, I had this complex against left-handed players.
Yeah, I've caught myself many times, played it and just leave it a little tough because of the way you have to reach or whatever.
Yeah.
Watch the guy walk over to his fire in natural and go, oh, shit, it's left-handed. I played it where it would be tough for me.
You played it where it would be tough for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
Let's see.
I'm wondering what he's gonna do here.
Saw him point out where he was looking at the rail to come up short in that corner pocket, but I don't know if that means he's trying to fire the one in or a
this
nine.
one? I'd be a little scared to try to make this. I think he's shooting safe. Because that corner pocket looks huge, you know?
It does. I did. Like I said, he picked his spot a little ahead, almost to the first diamond. Where
Yeah,
it looked
that's
like,
what I thought. Oh, okay, he was trying to bank it. I just thought he was just going to bank it around the table. But it's amazing how the pocket looks so small when you're shooting the ball in it. But when you think the cue ball can go, it looks like
triples.
it looks like the pocket's at least 8 inches.
Just spreads right on out. Side pockets, especially. They look so thin from an angle unless you're watching the scratch, and then it just looks like a bucket.
Yeah, and you're like, really? I can't shoot it in from that angle. Just shooting it.
Yeah, but I can damn sure carom it perfectly every time. Got a little straight on this ball here, it looks like that. Again, we're way off to the right, so it's very hard to get the angle.
I
But
do think if he gets all the way back to the bottom rail, I think he won't have any problem. I think the angle's going out a little bit, so yeah.
oh, okay, yeah, he had a good one. I thought. How annoying is that? Perfect draw. Just pull it down and sit it on that
Yeah, I
end
don't
rail.
like it.
How annoying is that? That kid's got some stroke.
I really like the shot. I just don't like it when I got to do it.
I'd love it when I had to do it. If I could do it. I'd do that all day long. I'd just be around the pool hall going, yeah, you can't do this. Nope.
See, that's why I really have to be careful with my cue ball because I can't do that. I know my limitations. That's always a good thing to know.
Especially ahead of time.
Yeah.
Finding out late sucks.
I have found out the hard way before.
They came around pretty good. It looks like he got a little straight on it, but no, he's got some
I think he could
fine.
shoot it either way he wanted to.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, straight's a relative term with these guys that can pick which eighth of the pocket they want to hit.
Exactly. And that's another thing, y'all. When you start making balls, the pocket's so much bigger than that ball. I know it doesn't look like it. But it is. And you can change your angle so much just by changing your placement of where you're hitting it in the pocket. Oh, okay, and Justin gave that one to him.
Where he could see
It's going to be 3-0. Mickey Krause.
Mickey doing Mickey stuff.
I know
Even against Justin.
Well, I know Justin's a little disappointed because he was rolling pretty good there and just had a little bobble. These things happen.
That's how I've lost almost all my matches lately. I've been on little stuff like that. It hasn't been from not being able to play it safe or not being able to, to stay online 6-7 balls to get out. It's been just a slight little lack of focus, a little lapse, a little look away, a little something, and miss something just like that.
I played Justin yesterday and had him on 2 fouls and going for the 3rd foul and just baby the ball and just leave it straight. And it had a perfect place to shoot it.
Yeah, it's all this. It's the difference between just comes down.
And it's the focus level, I think, too.
Well, I think that's
You
where
know,
exactly where the how often you hit it
Yeah.
comes from.
The way you stay focused, and you know, that is actually a learned thing. People
Oh,
don't
yeah.
just have focus or not. You can learn that, and it's just so hard.
It is tough, especially amongst pool players tend to have egos, and we like to stroke them with real good
Yes.
open shots and
Gotta
just
show
firing
'em
it up.
dance,
And,
yeah.
but so we by nature have to train for that. Most of us. So I've met a few people who just they're so inclined towards that sort of purpose. Like Dave Baranski comes to mind. He does everything in his life with that kind of purpose. So it's natural for him. But for most of us, no, it's a really worked on, exercised muscle if we have it at all.
Well, also, okay, they're focused. We're sitting here talking, and I told Mickey, you know, if I get too loud, just turn around and look at me. I'll know I'm too loud. And he's like, oh, no, doesn't matter what you do, it's not going to bother me.
Right.
And I'm like, okay.
I'm
because
kind of that way too.
that
Unless
is
you're
not
using
me.
my name or something.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
I
nice
was
showing that
literally
jump shot there.
gambling one time, and this girl was commentating, and she kept saying my name while I was down on the ball. I was in the nine,
Yeah,
and
that's
she kept
brutal.
saying my name. I finally had to stand up and say, "Hey, stop calling my name."
I've seen him just absolutely drill 10 or 12 jumps so far this tournament. Jumping real nice. It's not that he doesn't most of the time, but
Remember when we
it's just
were
been a lot.
at Brass Tap? I think I was playing machine in the tournament, and Rodney and I think Jason were commentating. And I could hear every word they were saying. When I looked at him, I said, "You know, I can hear y'all."
Hey, you over there talking shit. I'm curious. Can you see where Kevin's scrolling right there on that screen? The live scores to the right. And see what Greg and Monet are at over there, and check maybe Steve's. Just curious. I can't see anything from where I'm at over here in the corner, folks.
Steve's I can see. That's, I think it's 61. He'll have to scroll down because all this on there is this match. And I can see this one.
Of course. That's how this works. Don't ever get old, folks. Just refuse.
It looks like Monet and Greg are 2-1. I'm not sure who's got two.
Okay. Yeah, Mo's been playing sporty all weekend. I saw Greg play some good pool a couple times yesterday too. I didn't get to watch him a whole lot, but he had one of the 15-minute spurts I watched. He wasn't playing great.
Well, he must have
Got a little
played
annoyed,
good
but a little
sometime
later he
yesterday.
started hitting them good. Yeah.
Because he's still here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was like the first few games of a match. He didn't play real strong, and he kind of got dialed in, and he's been running away from there.
And you know, it's nice to see players that come out and immediately on fire in that first game. And it's so hard for me, and I know a lot of other people talk about they're slow starters. I'm a slow starter. It takes me a while to get comfortable in the match. You know?
Yeah.
So it's so nice to see them come out firing.
Another one of those marks of these guys that are, forever 100 points above us. Especially with a lot of the people here, exception of Steve, you got a lot of youth here playing. These guys are young.
Yeah, 25, and I think Justin's either 27. I think he's 27.
I think that's what he told me. I asked him last tournament.
Yeah, he's like in between my youngest daughter and my middle child.
He's got unique mechanics and stroke that's just absolute butter, just glass smooth stroke. I really enjoy watching him play.
I heard it too, Justin. Justin stopped for a minute there because Nathan Childress was chopping his cue very aggressively. I mean, it was just, it was like, nails on a chalkboard or something.
I did not catch that with the headphones on, but yeah, but that could get you. Still going at it. I will not miss cue.
Yeah, I mean, he was giving that chalk a workout, I'm telling you. I bet you there's a hole right there in the middle of it.
Looks like Steve came up okay right there. As long as he either pull it or just natural call and come back to his right there.
Yeah, I think he'll draw it. He likes to.
He does. Yeah, he does. He does it real well too.
Okay, Mickey's up 3-1 on Justin. Justin's breaking. Oh, Steve's going with top.
Little force follow coming up. Dead
Oh, yeah,
perfect.
that's perfect. That's pretty. I know y'all can't see it, but I'm just painting a picture for you.
He's got just a little bit of
All I can tell you is he's getting ready to make 7.
a little bit of angle on basically straight 7. He's gonna pull back just off the rail and he's straight on the 8.
He's great on the 9.
Or on 9, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, he's good from
Yeah,
there.
Billy over here's playing 8 ball. I don't know what he's doing.
I never do either. In case anybody hadn't noticed, I'm gonna let that cat out of the bag. I need to know what I'm doing.
All right.
So we got 6-2 for Steve over there.
Yeah. I think it's I can't see.
It might be 3. I really can't tell. We are inquiring, passing down the line till we're closer to that string. We'll get someone that can
It's
see far enough.
5-2. Sorry,
5-2.
it's 5-2.
Okay.
I looked over there and I can see it, but those two middle ones kind of in together.
Justin just absolutely crushed this rack and got a nice little reward.
Yeah, that's why we don't like him.
I can break that one, but I can't hold that cue all I can.
And if y'all don't know Justin, he's local. He's a North Carolina boy.
Yeah, good people.
Around right now, he's around Sanford, but he's from around Wilmington, and so.
Excuse me, everyone. That was very unexpected. Grabbed me before I could reach for my button.
Yeah, it kind of scared me. Oh, nice.
I think I inhaled a piece of the lint off this microphone cover.
And,
Yeah, it's definitely not bad right there.
Yeah, and that may have looked easy, but I'm
No,
telling you,
that's
just
nothing
holding that
easy about
cue ball
that.
right there, I have no
Nothing
idea how
easy.
difficult it is to hold your stroke back,
Mm-hmm.
And really, if I had such a strong stroke as some of these guys, oh man, I'd just be shooting it and putting everything on it every shot.
I know how you feel.
So maybe it's better that I don't have that stroke. Oh, good hit by Mickey.
Looks like
Oh, he
get
might
it.
make it.
A little slow.
No, it's gonna
Yeah, I think it was a little under it
leave
too.
Justin a good shot here. Now, I don't know if
he
he's
goes
playing
two
the side,
rails.
but I like playing this ball in the corner.
A lot of the time I do too. Sometimes even when it's a nice one in the side like that one appears to be from here, I still like it down the rail.
Corner, yeah. Well, the position stuff is
Especially for the position, but even just pocket ability, the corner just seems to look so much better. And yeah, he went straight down the rail with it.
See, you listen to me, y'all.
Got nice. He'll drift up the side rail there just a little bit. I assume probably trying to get just above the shot line where he can use that side rail to come back for the 6. And then as long as
Probably a
that
little below the 8.
as long as he doesn't end up with any kind of crazy
There he is.
happenings or roll or anything to get to the 7 ball. Let's say he likes this.
Yeah,
Something
I
would
think
have to
this
go
is
real wrong.
fine as long as you don't clip that 8 ball. And I don't think he will, but
Yeah, I think he's got well, I know he has room, but I think
it's
he's got enough
it's
to do.
just a little hard because he's jacked up over that 6.
Yeah, it's just a little bit.
Sorry.
Yeah. It's hard to get to where they can hear us pretty easy. Oh, so sorry about it.
Oh, I feel so bad. Justin kind of chastised me a little bit for being too loud. And he hung the ball. Now I feel really good.
Yeah. We really do try to be real low over here. I promise my voice doesn't always sound like I'm doing golf from the green behind the putter.
It's just such a, you just have to use such a low voice. And you're scared people can't hear you, but then again, you don't want the players to hear you.
Yeah, I try to stay right up on the mic and just make sure, because they drill on the ball like that. You don't want to be the reason he comes up just a little bit wrong.
Yeah, like I said, I feel really guilty now.
No. It does happen. It's happened to me once or twice where I know the guy heard me and I affected it. I can't tell if that 7's stuck to the rail or not.
I feel better now.
It seems like karma adjusts things a little bit. That's a tough one to hang for him right there. You know he's not happy about that.
No, I don't like this.
It scares me trying to get in tight like that. But like you said about these guys' stroke, it's a different animal. You know?
I just hate that little tiny stroke, you know. It's just so hard to hold it back.
It's a very unnatural thing, but you know.
Well, you can't have a follow through, you know.
I like it when he grins like that. I ain't what I want, but watch this.
You mean hold my beer and watch this? All right, 3-2. We got a match.
Yeah, she's tightening back up a little bit.
Yeah, sneaky spray.
We're getting some real good photography over here. We got some great matches going on the back 3 tables over here where we're posted up. And this is just a nice Sunday afternoon here.
At Dots Q Club in Rocky Mount.
That is correct. Gracious hosts. Very nice prices. They do not sell alcohol, so you will have to bring something for yourself. But
BYOB.
it's very, very simple little grill. Very, very well done the way I like it. And
if you're
nice little
listening,
spot.
if you're listening and you're watching the stream, so share it.
Yeah,
Share it with your friends.
Please do. Share it with the public. Don't even limit to your friends. Just share it with everybody. Post up stickers across town. I promise I will try to be more interesting.
Walk down the sidewalk with a sandwich board.
swear Mickey that's a few breaks in a row, and Justin's been the same, where they're crushing them. That cue ball's squatting down, and that wing ball is. They're liable to break that pocket insert at some point and have to, have to pay for a new one. As hard as that wing ball is hitting it.
Yeah, they are making them great.
Again, I know we just keep bringing it. These guys aggravate the hell out of us, and it's those 12 in a row, just absolutely perfect hammer breaks.
Not just that.
That's
It's,
reason number 7 out of 12.
they just play so good. It just gives us nothing to do, really. Hey, look, he's going to make this. Hey, look, he's going to make this.
There's usually not much indecision. I'm interested. He already knows exactly, but I'm interested just to see where he drifts to, how he looks at the 7. I think he's probably just going to go up towards that side pocket to our left, just because that creates natural to the 8. But
Sure.
I always like watching these guys figure out how they're gonna
I like that.
play a little something. Yeah, that was a nice tight little. He drew that into the point, didn't he?
Nice. That's nice.
Look at the confidence in that stroke to just know where you're coming up at.
No fear.
None. Knows exactly what he can do. There's another real nice one.
Very nice out by Mickey Krause.
Yes, it was.
4-2.
He's going to go up 4-2. Justin's going back and come back with that hopefully thunderous wing ball cracking break again, same as both of them been doing. I really like them watching them when they're breaking well. Watch these guys stay on serve, breaking and running.
Justin's trying to get that right perfect.
Greg's over there fighting the same struggle on table number 7.
Yeah, and you get on some tables that you just cannot get those balls to break. And you just keep on until you feel like your backbone's falling out. And I lose patience, and finally I'm like, screw it, I don't care anymore.
I eventually sometimes will take the least,
Yeah,
the least wrong, but
the lesser of two evils. Finally I just say, okay, that's close enough.
as long as I try to make sure I don't leave a gap anywhere that creates an advantage for myself or anything. I'm extremely, ethical that way, but I want it magic rack perfect because I want to be able to predict my own rack. But sometimes in the real world, that's just without the magic rack. That's just not a possibility. Sometimes it's just that one little place that's going to leave that 2,000th of an inch gap, no matter what you do.
Oh, yeah. And sometimes you can't even see it. You got to be in exactly the right place just to see it.
You don't just step around it and get over top of it and shade it. Well, came home dry there. I was expecting the wing ball to just slam, but
Look where the known ball is.
Dangerously
See,
close.
and that's something right there. The rack went quite right unless something kicked it over there. I hate for the 9 to move.
Right. Yeah, keep it out there safe and let's run this rack.
Nice. Ooh.
Got to the rail first.
And I think Justin, he must not be able to get a piece of this. He's getting his jump cue out.
I think it's still going to be a kick even with the jump cue.
Oh, I thought he could get a piece of the one on the side there.
He might be able to. We're so far out to the side, it's really hard to tell.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell in the best of circumstances. It's very tough.
Oh my.
How much of it could he see and how good did he hit it?
Johnny Joker. Hit that ball great.
I said something just a minute ago about him making a bunch of real nice jump shots, and that might be the prettiest one I've seen this whole weekend.
I thought he was going to make a 9 with it too. That really would have put the icing on.
Man, that would have put the icing on that cake and bought another one for everybody else.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful jump. It's going to take
This
a
is
more
nice.
conservative approach there. It's a
This
very
is
nicely
nice.
conservative approach. And try to force Mickey to do something a little less than favorable. Not like this is a super difficult hit for Mickey, but could be very consequential depending on how he ends up leaving it if he doesn't just straight kick it in the pocket,
Yeah,
but you can't put it
that's the
past him.
thing.
But with these kicks, it can be so unpredictable.
Oh, he's going to leave Justin a shot. Yeah.
He hit it good and he got over top of it like he's done those last few where you create that distance or separation safety like that. But he just didn't quite, the cue ball didn't quite
It's
keep
just a
coming up
little
before.
tough
And,
to get to the three, don't you think?
yeah.
He's got a little angle, but it's slight and it's like running forward towards the pocket. It's that bad things could happen here.
And I almost kind of like trying to put just, and he's tighter to the rails. So this is a little harder to do, but keep just a little above center, kind of a running stun with some running English to the right there. And try to let it, worst case scenario, run into the 9-ball, but hopefully run into it coming back off the rail.
The only thing is, if you catch that a little light, it just follows that ball in the pocket.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It kind of sticks to it.
Sure does. Happened to me yesterday. At an extremely inopportune moment, as it always does. And he almost ran it in.
See how it caught up in that pocket and caught up in the jaws. That's what I was talking about.
I think he's still okay for this 3-ball here. It's not that vibe's a gimme sitting there. But
I'm curious.
4-ball's going to be a problem again.
Yeah, I think it goes in the bottom corner over there, but
I believe so.
I'm wondering if it goes in the side also.
It looks like it might if you could get, and I mean, dead nuts perfect on it, but.
Okay.
Do you think he missed a carry or did he play safe?
Okay. It was all safe.
Okay.
There.
You know his game a lot better than I do.
I have seen him play once or twice. Justin used to live with me, and we get to the pool room all the time. But also, we had a table at home, and so we've played together a lot.
I watched some of y'all's match yesterday. It was fun watching you guys go at each other. And you can see the inside picking going on from two people that have known each other forever.
Yeah, we were talking a lot of crap to each other.
It was great. I feel like that's a solid 20% of you. Anyways, you really got to be able to talk it a little bit and get everybody else. My wife doesn't quite get it. She's like, I don't really understand the way y'all talk to each other and everything. So we're constantly daring somebody to take the bait. That's what it is.
That's my favorite part of it.
Yeah, really. Me too.
Because if I can't beat them on the table, I can beat them with my words.
Yeah, I can at least piss them off enough that they don't sleep good at night, damn it. They might take my money, but they won't enjoy it. And I've always enjoyed just the sport of barking back and forth at each other a little bit.
That's why I used to love a ring game, because everybody talks junk in the ring game.
Yeah. I miss ring games. They were a lot more common back in the day, and I'd like to get a nice 5-and-5 or something going.
I really wish I could find somewhere where I could play a ring game like one day a week, you know.
Yeah, that's why we were talking about earlier. I was thinking about joining Quarter Kings because I can't find nowhere we can do that.
Yeah. All right, Mickey's up 5-2. Okay, Justin's going to take a little break, and guess what? I am too.
I'm going to do the same. We'll leave y'all with the beautiful silence of Mickey.
You can continue to watch him hit balls, so he'll probably hit balls or something. Or he might just sit in a chair and be quiet. We don't know.
Thanks, everybody. We'll be right back.
We'll be back. I'll tell you what, if I can't read it,
I just got back just in time to watch Justin work some magic here.
oh, okay.
That's a nice little save.
Okay, yeah, he knows. He gave Mickey ball in hand, didn't get to the rail.
Oh, he did not get
Yeah,
past
he
that.
didn't get to the
I just
rail.
looked back over. Sorry, folks. I looked away at another table. I was curious to begin with, but the look on his face didn't register to me like he didn't get there.
Oh, I think Mickey got out of line more.
Yeah, he got out a lot. Definitely got higher on that ball than he wanted to be.
Lovely.
Yeah, did he hit?
Did y'all see it?
Mm-hmm.
Made it some more work.
He definitely stunned a little more than he wanted to onto that rail.
Well, and the problem was he was just so close to the rail, he just couldn't really get as much on as he wanted to. But we're getting ready to see something. Don't blink.
Coming up up a little short where
I tell you who shoots that ball like that so good is that Carlo Bianco. I mean, it's like perfect every time.
I don't believe I know him.
Pro player, Carlo Bianco.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't follow as much as I should. I've been getting more back into figuring out who the new people are, but all those years I couldn't really get out and play. I didn't follow anything. It was kind of made me a little homesick or something, not being able to get out and having to watch everybody. That's both Mickey getting out of line on the last one and Justin missing that one. Yeah, I would have bet 100 against either one of those outcomes.
I think Justin may have left him a little tough here.
It looks like it.
I think it's a hair past the side.
I'm not sure. The way he's looking at it, I don't know if he's scratching. He may have to bank a save.
I think he's going to try to cut this in. Okay. He had more of it than I thought.
We definitely don't have the angle over here.
All right, it is 6-3, Nikki, and Justin's breaking. Really, I thought it was 6-4. But
I lose track because I can't remember who keeps scoring on the wire, who keeps it on the app, and I can't see the computer from here. I should probably just pull it up on my phone, but then I have to take my glasses off to look at my phone. We need big screens everywhere just for us.
No kidding.
I'm gonna talk to Captain about that. Yeah, I joke, but knowing Captain, he might do it. He might just make it happen.
Oh my goodness, there is so much, there's so many messages on this computer over here. I'm gonna put my glasses on and try to read some of these guys. Hold on.
All right. Appreciate everybody joining us. Thanks for being so active in the chat. We have a unusual setup for how we usually do it. And didn't have anywhere to get us a view of the chat room over here at the commentators table. It's next door. So
Tony Wall, thanks for mentioning it. And sorry I didn't get to tell you about last night either. I enjoyed seeing you. And I had to wait and eat my Bojangles when I got to the hotel room.
amen on the Bojangles.
Oh my God, Chris. Billy cannot see that from here, but I am going to get him to look at it. That's so funny. See if you can pull this chat up, Billy, because I want you to see what Chris Rhodes put.
Oh, Chris Rhodes. It's always worth a read. I'll take that as the highest form of praise there, Chris. Thank you.
That is so funny. That's what
And
I
yes,
said
I
earlier.
know how it was meant, but I'll take it as the highest form of praise.
That's what I said earlier. I'm just going to call Billy and let him talk to me till I fall asleep.
I will be offering a subscription service if anyone else is interested in such services.
But I'm grandfathered in.
Oh, you, yeah. I might would almost pay you.
Oh, gosh.
Let's see what else. I would assume he's just going by the nine. Doesn't look like it's in the way. I didn't see any other reason to jack up either if the nine was in the way and he was having to play a combination.
It's going to be a little jacked up over this four, over the nine shooting the four. But it shouldn't. I don't think it should affect him too much.
It looks like he's got a comfortable angle to get around that six ball and create a natural backup to the
He's
six.
throwing.
Look at him. Yeah. I'd like just a little more out of that.
Yes, a
Looks
little,
steep from here.
thinner than you wanted. Nice.
With that kind of finesse, you know.
It's all right.
He's probably 3 degrees off his straight anyway, or maybe two
Yeah,
and a half.
he
So
said it's all right. I just chop it in.
that's a failure though. He's at least 0.7 degrees off the dead straight, so we don't call that a fail.
Damn you, Mickey Grouse. It looks too easy.
It really does make it look a lot easier than in my lived experience with Snoop.
It's never that easy when I watch the table. All right.
See, I feel like every time I come to the table, it's that easy. I just can't do it.
Good match,
It
guys.
really was.
Justin is still in the tournament. He just moves over to the B side. And,
He's going to the losers
he's going
bracket.
to the losers bracket where they grind it out. And we've got Nikki Krause and Nathan Childress are going to be playing for the hot seat a little later on. Nathan beat Steve Page a while ago, which put him into one of the last two winners, and Nikki is our other last winner.
If you guys notice, I don't know if you see, but they're discussing a couple of shots from the match that each of them remember. He was talking about different ways to play it.
Meanwhile, I'm working on tongue twisters.
Well, it's great to watch these guys that two people that play at the level that they do, which is stratospheric level, and watch those guys. What they notice about the other one's game that they'll mention, or hey, so what did you think here? Why it's just interesting to get a little insight into what these guys how they look at it.
And along those lines, I'd really love to say, okay, we got so many great players in the United States, and share the knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, that's
Bring
why
everybody up with
the
you.
Philippines, that's why Asia's just so great, because they share knowledge. Our country does not share knowledge.
That is held pulled back. We didn't develop the younger players until recently, and still not done on like a subsidized national level. But there's a lot more ways for them to compete, a lot more ways to get a lot more training accessible. Mary and I were talking about that last night.
And don't get me wrong, I know these guys have to make a living, they have to charge for lessons.
Oh yeah.
But,
I don't begrudge anybody getting paid for what they do.
You know what? If you see a player that you feel like has got potential and they're struggling, and
bring 'em along.
maybe they can't afford lessons, give them a chance. Help them. It just take 2 players a year and help them along. Get them started on their way.
Yeah, we'll get these tournaments big enough to where you guys can make a real nice living. We can just drag the younger ones up with us. Get it to where the best in the world are getting paid like the best in the world finally,
Yeah, I mean, pool is so important in other countries, but here it's just nothing. Unless you're a pool player, nobody cares about it.
That's true. That's what we're gonna change with all this media we're putting out here. We're gonna make it fun for everybody to watch and drag some new people into the pool hall and create that addiction for them, and then it's just a vicious cycle that repeats.
But guys, a lot of guys don't play football, but they're watching football every week.
That's true.
So here, even if you don't play pool, it's still interesting to watch. And
I've always been a proponent too of making, incorporating a little bit of football into it, and certain circumstances
love to
for a
tackle
foul.
my opponent
For a
at
foul,
times.
when they foul, you get to tackle them right before their next shot. I'll trade ball in hand for that. All right, thanks everybody. We're going to take a break real quick, and we'll be right back to be more annoying here in just a moment. And lots of good pool left to play Saturday here at Dots in Rocky Mount.
This is Sunday.
Or Sunday, I'm sorry. Yeah, I never know what day it is. But we want to thank Robert and Crystal and Justin. Justin's done a great job. The bartender, he's been on for us all weekend. The service is fantastic here. They've been very welcoming. We've been blessed that way with a lot of our venues, but this one did not disappoint either. So It's been a real good time. If you didn't come out, you should have, and make sure you do the next one. We'll be at Brass Tap coming up next in August. I can't remember right off the top of my head, so check the Facebook page, and please make sure you follow
I
that.
think it's like 8 to 9. I'm
It's,
not
I
sure.
couldn't remember between the 8th and 9th and the 18th and 19th, and
I
that's
could
why I
be
wouldn't
wrong.
say anything, but I've got 8 and 9 stuck in my
Me
head too.
too.
Yeah.
So that could be it or could not be. I don't know.
But you guys check us out there. Make sure you follow everything for us. It's all free. Just helps us get the algorithm working to spread it out. We're not getting paid anything here. It's just a
Follow
journey
and
of passion.
share. Hold
Yeah.
on 1 second. Justin's talking to me, and I'm going to
Make sure
relay it to you.
follow
Tell
and
me,
share.
Justin.
And,
I couldn't hear you. It doesn't matter. I don't know what you said.
It's not going nowhere. We're gonna be rewinding that one in a couple hours.
all right. I had already had that sentiment
Okay.
that might happen.
Okay, I've heard these remarks before, and they have been true in the
They
past.
have been. The last time he said it when we were commentating, he was correct.
And just so you know, I like to joke with Justin because I've known him forever, and we call him Tina around our part of the world. And so Tina's looking to get back to the finals.
My money's on him ending up there.
He's still got a little road to go, but
That boy's strong.
Just got to do your thing.
Yeah, just be that morning guy that you are that comes in and slams balls in the pocket like that, pisses us off.
Hey, all you gotta have is faith and one more shot.
Thanks, y'all. We'll be right back in a little bit. We appreciate
Bye.
you staying with us.
Okay, guys, it's Christy Norris. I'm back. I'm here with Adam, but I call him Pool Jesus, and he's playing Monet, and it's a race to 6. And hold on 1 second, guys. Hey, Adam, if I get too loud over here, just turn around and look at me, and I'll quieten down. Monet, if I get too loud, just turn around and look at me, and I'll quieten down. Okay. And we are underway. This is a B-side match because I got scolded once for calling it the loser's bracket. They said I was mean for saying that, but we all know what the loser's bracket is. It means you've lost a match, but you're still in there, still fighting. And it looks like Billy's coming back to join me.
All right, everybody. Thank you for waiting for me. I did.
All right. He got a little safe there.
Yeah, he did. It was a relatively clean jump. It's close to the 6, but if you get to the, or jump to the right side, you create a half a ball.
I'm wondering if he can curve around it.
Yeah, I think he's going for the air bat.
Yep. He's going to hop him.
Broke down, had to order me a cheeseburger. The fat boy within needed to be quelled. I hadn't made it to Bojangles yet. I was going to run down there real quick, but there's been too good action since I walked in the door, so
We stopped at
just there.
we stopped at Hardee's this morning and had the big breakfast platter with the gravy and biscuit.
Oh yeah, yeah. I saw the cups in your truck out there when I was talking over there. That's something I miss too. Is I have to make my own gravy because 99% of everybody puts pork in there, is I'm allergic to that. God, I miss gravy so bad. Yeah, good sawmill gravy with Bass Farm sausage. I do make a pretty good pepper gravy to substitute.
I make a good gravy in berry loaves, but I make it with bacon grease.
Yes, I used to. Yeah, I'd make the gravy with bacon grease and load it up with with good any smaller sausage, North Carolina sausage.
He really doesn't care much for the sausage in it.
Well, something's a little wrong with him anyway. You can't trust his
He
opinions.
just likes it smooth, but he likes sausage with it.
Okay.